Day 17 stuff. Walking again. Weather's not particularly great, but it's not wet. Yeah, that's it. Hey everybody, hello. It's day 17. I've just finished my PT session with my PT, and I did my walk earlier. You'll see the footage. You've seen the footage because I put it at the beginning. A very simple day today. The weather wasn't great, but it was dry. It was overcast. It was a little bit windy. It was a little bit cold, but generally it was a decent day today for walking. So that's what happened. I walked. Yesterday I did 3 little walks, obviously, as I said, and I was tired. I went to bed last night earlier than I normally would have done. I went about probably over an hour earlier than I normally would do. I don't want to go to bed too early because obviously I don't want to get up too early as well because I don't need to. But I mean, that's just lame. Anyway, not much happened today in regards to walks. Obviously it's half term, so all the kids are out of school, so they're all walking about with dogs and their parents and that, so it was a little bit busier than normal, especially with the weather being decent for people to go out in. There was obviously a lot more people. Not really anything to note in the sense that there was no one that I knew or anything or had seen before. It was generally a very quiet sort of walk, listening to music and just generally getting out and about. I did the 2 miles that I should have done. That was done. Just over 2 miles, 2.1, something like that. Not too bad as in terms of physicalness today. I feel pretty good in general. Not as stiff as I was yesterday. I'm not as exhausted as I was yesterday, but I mean it's only 1 o'clock, so it's not like I feel that exhaustion just yet. It may kick in later on, but because I've done what I needed to do, I should be pretty good. So yeah. Comments from yesterday. We've got Richard Doc 3 who says, great that you had good weather, keep going, best wishes from Thailand. Thanks very much, Mr. Richard Doc 3. We had Agent Riley 2000. It was a nice day today. Good on you for doing 3 little walks even though you're shuttered. Try watching something funny and get an early night. Strong and happy tomorrows. Who do I live with? Well, I live with, unfortunately, it's not unfortunate, but let's just put it this way. I can't really afford to live on my own. And I don't really have that many friends who live with me, so obviously I don't live with my friends. I live with my mother. Yeah, I still live with my mum. Deal with it. It's just the way it has to be at the moment. I can't afford to live on my own, so that's it. I live with my mum. I'm not ashamed. Just it would be nice if I could live on my own, but I can't. So it's the way it is. Phoenix Drake. Recently subscribed, thank you very much for that. You're obviously an oldie from the olden days. Obviously didn't see my videos on the fact that I changed channels and that the other one got deleted, but hello, thank you very much for all the comments on the other videos. The comment that you've done today is, lucky you, it's ice and snow over here, I hate winter. The Briggs man finally has hair. Yes, it's finally growing back. Obviously, if some of you may or may not remember, I used to have really long hair and then I cut it all off. And now it's obviously growing back. It's not particularly in a great state at the moment, but it's there and it's doing something. So yeah, I need a bit of a shave. I need to tidy up, obviously down here, but whatever. Not too worried about it at this moment in time. Apart from that, there's nothing else really going on. It's very quiet. I have a video that I want to share eventually with you folks. It's not quite ready. I had this idea when I was on my walk earlier today. I had an idea for a Titanfall video, except that it has nothing really to do with Titanfall. It's just like a spoofy video. I have played Titanfall and I didn't enjoy it one little bit. I'll explain that in a minute. If you don't really want to listen to this talky stuff, then thanks very much for watching. See you tomorrow. If you do want to listen to the talky stuff, then carry on listening, because I played Titanfall last night for a couple of hours and I really didn't enjoy it. I really didn't enjoy it. It was far too quick. It was my eyes started to burn, literally. When I play games for too long, my eyes start to burn, and it's that time when you think, well, I've got to stop now and have a break. Within 15 minutes of playing the game, my eyes started to burn. It was so fucking quick. It wasn't even funny how quick it was. And it doesn't feel very original either, to be honest, but that's the only judgments I can make on it at the moment. I may play more, I may not. I may not even bother trying to get into that sort of thing. I'm not putting any footage up. I don't want to put any footage up because I just, I don't want to have that deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a little spoof video up that I came up with today when I was walking. I thought it might be a little funny. Some people may like it, may not. What I'll do is I'll stick it on the end of this video. So if you want to watch it, then just carry on watching, because it's going to be here. I'm not going to make it its own video because I don't want kind of the press, because I know my feelings towards this game are probably not shared by every single person out there who's played the game, because a lot of people are loving the game at the moment. That's fair enough. It's a personal opinion. My personal opinion is as follows. Enjoy. See you folks tomorrow. Bye bye. So they started with Battlefield 2142, and they took a little bit of cocaine. And after this cocaine, they thought, we'll add some Black Ops 2 for the hell of it. And after doing that, they thought, well, we need to do a little bit more cocaine. But then they decided that it wasn't time for a little bit, it was time for a whole heap of cocaine. So they did even more cocaine, and they did more cocaine and more cocaine until they were out of their fucking brains. They then decided that this game, this concoction of terribleness, wasn't good enough. They added some graphical updates and some engine shit and all the other terms that you use to describe that sort of stuff. They then added a shitload of hype, and then they condensed the fucker into a tiny, tiny little ball of shit. They then decided to give it a new name. Titanfall. And that, my friends, is how they created Titanfall.